To begin any project, the best thing to do is to use this technique, and it's something that we probably don't realize we should be doing. It's to remove excess thought. Basically, it's starting with a blank canvas, starting with an empty box or a bucket, so to speak. And from that, we put in everything fresh. So even if we're doing something we've done before, start fresh, because then your approach to things this time may be different. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple Computers in 1997, as I've already said, the company was looking shaky. It was on the ropes. It wasn't doing very well. The first activity that Steve Jobs did was he removed excess thought. He removed what didn't work. He shut down production on products that weren't selling. He shut down work on projects that weren't working. And by doing that, he made it possible that the energy and the resources would be able to focus on the one or two things that needed development and that were going to work. So the iMac, the iPod, things that have changed technology permanently. You see, bad ideas still take a lot of energy. Bad ideas take a lot of time, and in fact, they take up more time and energy than good ideas. Bad products remove the time that you have to be working on the projects that work, and it just gets wasted. And we've all done it. I know I've wasted time doing things wrong in the past, and really, if I started from a blank slate, maybe I wouldn't have made those mistakes. Removing excess thought limits what you're working on at any one time. And if you think about computer programs, in the past they used to be very complicated to install and uninstall, and even when you uninstall them, there are still bits floating around. If you think about an iPad or an Android tablet, I use both. Think about how easy it is to install a program on them now. You just click a button. And the same to remove them. You just click and remove, or click and drag, and it's gone. It's removed the excess. It's removed the baggage, so to speak. For creativity, a great thing to do is to just leave preconceived ideas behind you. And this is brilliant if you want to draw and you want to be an artist, but you don't have the confidence, because you've got preconceived ideas about what is art and what is good. But if you begin with a blank slate and say, I'm going to create art, I'm going to create a story, I'm going to create a poem, and leave everything that you know about the form and the art form behind you, really. Start as if you never knew it existed before. Create it for the first time. How would you invent a car if you'd never seen one before? Think about it. What is a car? It's a form of transport that gets us from one place to another. How would you make that car now? What would you put into it? What would you add to make it truly new and revolutionary? So what you can do with this concept is, again, what business do you work in? What project do you want to do? What creativity do you want to do? Now think about what takes up your time but has little value. We've all done this. We've all started work at 9 o'clock in the morning and at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We've done a lot and we've worked hard, but we've really done nothing because we've wasted time on things that have little value. Emails, Facebook, Twitter, these things that they take up time that have little value. You can save them, put them behind you. But the same with work. We may do things with paperwork. We may do things with filing. We may do things with sketches that can be done different, that can be done quicker. So think about how you could start from scratch and write down the outcome first. Now build up the process to get to that point. Visualize like Tesla did. Work from the back forwards, or work from the end to the beginning. Now, is it easier or more complicated than before?